Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And so today, before the video starts, I'd like to give a few shout outs to my friends on Instagram. Go check out the Instagram pages and like some of the content, and if you'd like, you could follow them. If you want more content like this, please like the video, and if you'd like to see more Roblox content and content like this, subscribe to my channel and hit the notification bell so that you're always notified before and after I post a video. So let's get on to the video now. Hello everyone, welcome back to my channel. And so as you guys know, Halloween's coming up soon, so I decided for Halloween we should do some scary things on my channel. It'll be kind of like a few Halloween specials, and I'd like to read some Reddit scary stories on my channel. In the background I will have a video of me making a GFX on. You guys can watch that as you listen to my voice if you would like. And so the first story we'll be reading is The Kid Next Door. It is on r/scary stories and is posted by user Bucky828. Remember that the link will be down in the description if you guys want to check out the original post. And let's get on with the story. This all started about 4 years ago in the 2nd grade. I lived in your average suburban neighborhood. Medium-sized houses, white fences, nothing too fancy. But there was always this one kid growing up, we would call him Greg, that seemed off. We would see him watching us through his window, and occasionally, when he was with us, would say weird things that didn't really make sense at the time. We were young and didn't think much of it. For a little more context, I moved into the neighborhood the summer before kindergarten and had only been with Greg for 3 years. After a year with Greg, we found out his parents have gotten a divorce, so he now switched houses back and forth every week. But the summer of 3rd grade, he went missing. Every time we asked our parents about it, they would give us an odd look and just tell us he went to boarding school. Fast forward a year later, his mom moves out and the house eventually goes abandoned. Nobody ever bothers with it. It's now the summer of 5th grade, and rumors started that the kid died in that house and he now haunted it. We didn't believe it at all, we just ignored the rumors. One night, I was sleeping over at my friend from across the street's house. There was 3 of us, me, my friend, we'll call him Tom, and my other friend, who we'll call Jim. We were bored of the typical Madden games and whatnot and decided to go explore the house. We were young and didn't know what trespassing was and thought nothing of it. We started exploring the house and such, goofing off. Occasionally someone would jokingly make a noise or bang on something to try and scare everyone. Eventually we all got to the basement and opened the door. We all got hit with a horrible stench, and I don't know how to explain it. It smelled like a combination of skunk and rotten chicken. We didn't think much of it and decided an animal died down there. After our little adventure of exploring the house, we went back to Jim's house and resumed playing Madden. We ended up finally falling asleep around 12 and woke up to a loud banging sound coming from next door, Greg's house. After hearing the rumors and being in the house a few hours ago, we were terrified. The banging was a repetitive sound of thump, thump. Wait about 5 seconds, then resume. This went on for about 20 minutes, and we could not fall asleep for a while after that. The next day, we were out playing horse or pig or something on my friend's basketball hoop. I don't remember the details that well. And Tom claimed he saw a shadow that looked like Greg move from the upstairs window of the abandoned house. After the events of last night, we decided we should go inside. Fast forward a week later, we have another sleepover, this time at my house. So it starts off like every other sleepover we had. Then again, we decided to go into the house. So once again, we were goofing off, exploring and whatnot, when suddenly there's a loud bang from the basement. Scared out of our wits, we sprinted out of the house, across the street, and sprinted into my basement as fast as we could. We were pretty shook and we decided to put on a movie until we fell asleep. But just like last time, the thumping began with the same thump thump as the week earlier. At this point, we were pretty ecstatic with fear. We tried to go back to bed, but never ended up falling back to sleep. Eventually, later today, curiosity got the best of us, and we went to explore the basement of that house and figured out what the sound was. This time, everyone is dead serious. There was no more messing around. So we get to the basement door, turn the knob, and open the door. Immediately, this horrid smell smacks us right in the face. I don't even know how to describe it, and to this day, I've never smelled anything like it. But we sucked it up and go down anyway. The sight that we saw when we walked down that steps was unreal. Our friend Greg was strewn across the concrete floor of the basement. It was like he exploded from the inside. We all go running and crying. Jim and I are throwing up. Being the age that we were, we had no idea what to do or what happened. We were shook for a long time after that. We never spoke about it to anyone or even each other. To this day, we still don't know what happened or what the thumping noise was, but I think some things are better left unknown. Okay guys, that was the end of the first story. Comment down in the comments what you guys think about it. I think that this story was, it wasn't really scary. I don't think anything really happened until the very end, and I wasn't really sure about the plot. It was a really short one, but like I said, if you guys would like to go check it out for your own, go in the description. The link is down there. So the second and last story that we'll be doing for this video is called Don't Stop Scrubbing. It is by user Nighthaven with 2 N's on the same subreddit. Again, this link will be posted down in the description. This is also a surprise to me because I did not read it through, so let's read it together. The house beside me has been vacant for years. Until last week, a woman and her teenage daughter have moved in. I haven't heard much about them. All I knew was that she has recently become a widow and her daughter has some sort of facial disfiguration, and that's why she constantly wore sunglasses and a long scarf to cover half of her face. As the friendly neighbor I am, I decided to pay them a visit and welcome them to the neighborhood. I walked over with a friendly smile, expecting to get the same treatment, yet I was wrong. I clearly saw them through the window. The mother seemed like she was going through some boxes and her daughter was blankly staring at a wall. I kept knocking, but no matter how long or consistent I got, I still received no answer. I finally gave up 5 minutes later. Forgetting the strange occurrence that happened today, I decided to hop in a warm bath and relax for a while. The sound of water trickling down my legs soothed me as the tub filled slowly. I got tired and decided to rest my eyes for a second. As soon as I shut my eyes, I heard my doorbell ring. Again and again and again. I got tired of the ringing sound, filled up my empty thoughts, echoing eerily, so I decided to get a robe and rush to the door. With no hesitation, I opened the door to find my next door neighbor and her daughter look at me. No words were exchanged for a solid minute before I decided to break the ice by mentioning that I stopped by earlier. She lightly brushed it off and mentioned that tomorrow morning she would be gone to her husband's funeral and wouldn't like her daughter to attend. Therefore, asked if I was interested in looking after her for the day and she will pay. I needed the money and she seemed sweet, so I agreed. The only strange thing was, why would she allow a stranger to look after her daughter? I didn't think much of it. Maybe she was desperately in need of someone to look after her. And since I seemed so unthreatening with my petite figure, she didn't hesitate to ask me. Morning came quickly. I already woke up with the girl knocking to my door. I let her in, and without saying a word, she sat on the couch, staring in the distance. I found it odd, yet I didn't question it, since she might be a closed-off person, and as her dad recently passed away, it was understandable. I sat next to her, turning on the TV, and an ordinary makeup ad came on. She silently started muttering, "Makeup, makeup." I looked up at her in awe and asked if she wanted to try some on. Without hesitation, she nodded. I took her to my room and started removing her scarf and glasses. Nothing was wrong with her. Her face looked perfectly fine, which puzzled me. But I didn't ask a thing because it just didn't feel right. I applied her makeup and watched her smile, which warmed my heart. The whole day passed by. She let me know she finally felt pretty, but we had to hide from her mommy. I didn't think she would care since she was old enough anyway. She kept tugging on my shirt, letting me know her mom was coming. I felt chills come down my spine as she started screaming her mom is coming in a manic manner. Her mom indeed did arrive, but as soon as she saw her daughter's face, her jaw dropped. She grabbed her by the arm and rushed her inside my bathroom, where she started scrubbing her face roughly with a sponge she found under my sink. I let her know I have makeup wipes, but she ignored me. She kept scrubbing and scrubbing with a psychotic look on her face. The strangest part was that her daughter didn't say a word. She just stared, as always. Her mother was sobbing, and I quickly tried to stop her as I saw blood drip on the ground. She scrubbed the flesh off of her face, and the girl was still awfully silent. Instead of interfering, I got petrified and called 911. That week, not only did she get charged with the abuse of her daughter, but also for being a runaway murderer after killing her husband. She was later released and put into a mental institution. Her daughter too was seeking their treatment since she had been severely traumatized by the numerous abuses she endured from her mother. After that incident, the only sentence her daughter could say was, "Don't stop scrubbing." Okay guys, that was the end of the second story. And again, I didn't think this story was that scary. And remember that the links to them will be left down in the description if you guys would like to go check it out for yourself, and I recommend that you do. And this is the end of the video. If you like videos like this and would like to see more in the future, please like and comment if you have any stories that you would recommend me reading out. Thank you for watching, and if you're watching this far, comment a purple heart so that I know you watched my whole video, and I'll pin your comment and give you 2 shoutouts in the next video. I hope you guys enjoy your day and have a spooky weekend.